All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing on this Tuesday evening? Hey, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, along with my dog, Uncle Steve himself. That's Steve Woodman, uh, out of the great state of Maryland. I'm telling you, this dude know his stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. If ESPN mess around and give me a dub, get the dude I'm breaking with me, y'all. We want $100,000 a fee, Stephen A. Yeah. And we got JR Box gonna be our guest on the show tonight. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a good show. Sit back and relax. We getting ready to talk about Coach Prime's last home game with Shedeur, Shilo, and Travis, and many more. And like we said, it's ladies' night. You know, Steve gave it to the window, to the wall. On last week, ain't no telling what he lied to do tonight, y'all. So hey, it's gonna be a good show. All I can tell you, hey, don't forget, uh, my sponsor for this month, and I always been a sponsor for the whole year. I got to shoot a commercial down there next this Saturday. Oh, that's Whitaker Building Supply. Wayne Whitaker. If you need windows, you need doors, interior doors, roofing, shingles, a ladder or a nail. Hey, you get them a couple. That's Wayne Whitaker at 770-775-2086. 770-775-2086. Tell me, you heard it right here on Sports Talk with the Watts. All right, Bernard Watts. They deliver, no matter what city or state you in. They got several trucks to deliver your product to. All right, if you mention my name, you get 10% off. They will be Lowe's and Home Depot products. All right, hey, let's get into the show so I can bring the fellas up, and we gonna do this thing. All right, hey, once again, like I say, it's gonna be I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of the best shows of the year. Steve Wood, JR Box. We're getting ready to talk about the past game with Kansas. I'm gonna let them get it off or whatever they want to say about the game because I hadn't heard from them this week. And then we're gonna jump right into the topic that you see. All right. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts by the digital airways of YouTube. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Steven?
How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. Had a great day. JR, what's going on, doctor? I guess JR didn't hear me. All right. What's going on, Miss Johnson? What's going on,
What's happening?
SB?
Uncle
What's going
Steve,
on, Miss?
what's going on now?
What's going
What's
on, Miss
going
Phillips?
on, JR? I salute you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's go on. Let's go on and get into the show. Start with you, JR. Give me your thoughts on Colorado and Kansas game. Never get a chance to talk to y'all right here by the digital airways of YouTube. So I'll let y'all go ahead and get it on.
Yeah, definitely. Tough one, tough pill to swallow, man, as far as the performance by the defense, some of the play calling by the offensive coordinator. I wasn't too keen on how Shermer called the game. Shedeur's stats look good, but some of the things that when I went back and I looked at the game, uh, he didn't really hit too many long passes. He had two passes that went over 20 air yards. So not like yardage. Like Travis caught like a 7-yard pass and he did the rest of the work for a 51-yard touchdown. But there was only two pass plays in the game that went over 20 air yards. That was the deep one to Travis, it went for 26 yards, and then that one to not Amarion Miller, to Draylon Miller. That one went for 20 yards exactly and a touchdown. So a little bit more creativity I would have wanted to see from the offense. Defensively, I think the scheme was, a little bit, maybe they could have brought in another linebacker, or maybe they could have not played so wide in the defensive front. But Kansas, they had a good game plan, man, and they stuck to their game plan. They executed well, and that tackling, man, it came back and it bit us in the butt. Early in the year it was bad, and it came back and got us later in the year. But overall, man, I still tip my cap to those guys because they've had an amazing season. You got one game left, so like Coach Prom say, what you gonna do about it? So that's my take on it, man. I'm ready to drink my water and wash it away. Be clear and free of that.
All right, brother.
Well, I'm closing the door, man. I'm closing the door. That game over with, man. Teddy P say close it. I'm closing it. I'm closing the door. The game came. We were disappointed with the game, but at the end of the day, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. That wasn't our day. We didn't get it done, and we can accept that. Kansas, congratulations. Their intensity, they took it to a level that we couldn't match. And because we couldn't match that intensity, the team that wanted it won. Won. So it's nothing you could take from it. But other than, hey, when you're going to the Super Bowl, you got to play like it's the Super Bowl, and that's just plain and simple. Next thing I will say is this one here. If you're into a slobber knocker, what they used to call it back in the old days, where people back there they swinging some fisticuffs. We need some brawlers. We need I hear people I hear them all the time talking about they about that life. They do all that pew pew, all that. Kansas was shooting. Kansas was playing. Kansas was swinging these and had something. They had their pistol out. So I'm just saying, if you about that life, if somebody hit you in the mouth, you shouldn't just bleed. It reminds me of Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp hit that old boy Billy Bob Thornton in his mouth. And he said, "What you gonna do? You gonna sit there and bleed, or you gonna move that pistol?" and he just stood there. He stood there and played. He stood there and played. So it is what it is. So I'm still happy about the season because it's a truly successful season. And man, if y'all haven't heard it, you're gonna hear it over and over. The future is bright for the Colorado Buffaloes. So y'all don't see what I see. When I say bright, I have to put shades on. And then I have to put blinders on because it's so bright. It's one of those things. So the game ain't nothing to talk about no more. We done beat that dead horse. That dead horse, that game over with. We looking at the game on Friday. Where we get the show out. So that's all I got to say about it, B.Y. So I'm not coming at those young men gave it their all. I'm going to give them their kudos. And sometimes you just don't have it. And when you don't have it, if it's ladies' night, a lady going to let you know when you don't have it. When you don't have it, you better believe you might get a pass one time. One time. Hey, see you. You got a pass one time. But that lady going to look at you and say, homeboy, next time you get to this boxing ring, you better be ready to box. If you ain't, you won't get no more box. So we can leave it at that,
B-Watch. Well, I told y'all, ladies, y'all in for a long night, boy. You in for a long night tonight. I got my dog with me, boy. But check this out. Here we go. This to play. Them guys They couldn't match the physicality of Kansas. Uh, Now, of course, the defense coordinator, Robert Livingston, the dude called a heck of a game. He to me, when they was there, they was in the backfield. They just couldn't make that Tiger like they used to. I was used to and wanted to see that medical temp go up. Hill Green was back there, Mr. Tiger. Cam, Cameron Simeon Green was back there, Mr. Tiger. Even though Barnes got four Tigers, he missed four. He got four Tigers, but he missed four. Bentley missed them. Block Bullet missed them.
Wester.
They just missed Tigers. That's all.
Wester.
The Rob Lizard, I mean, he caught, man. You go back from my eyes. I ain't got to do with nobody else. From my eyes, this dude called a hell of a game. The player just didn't make the play. And I ain't used to that defense playing like that. Now, for the offense, I mean, what you expect you to do? He didn't have the ball. He didn't have the ball. He still went out there and balled out. Before that last drive, Shedeur was 23 for 25. That last drive, he had 4 incompletions. Only 4, trying to make a play. He was 23 or 25. They didn't have the ball for 19 minutes, Steve. Who you going to beat? That team, Kansas, did not punt one time. One time, JR. If your man, that running back, he had over 200 yards. He carried the ball 35, I think, 35 to 40 times. We as a team, you know how many times we rushed the ball? I'm scared to tell you. I think around about 8 or 9 times, man.
8 or 9.
Yeah, man. So, like you said, Steve, man, we just met our match once again. They didn't meet the physicality of the team, and a sense of urgency wasn't there. Like they won. Prime said in his press conference, I don't see it in their eyes. I don't see it in their eyes. So that's a sign there. I know we keep saying the future is bright, and it is, and I agree. But I told y'all yesterday, from what I heard when I was out there on that field, when I was talking to some family members, I told y'all yesterday on this show by myself. I like doing the show by myself every now and then. I get a chance to get off what I want to get off. Coach Prime ain't running this team back next year, y'all. He told you, bro. He gonna rely on DJ McKinney, Hood, and Stoudemire and Big Bones. And after that, he gonna hit that train. Okay, hold on. You think? Okay, let me play this for you then. If you think I'm lying, let me play this for you. Them the both gonna start. Them the one gonna start on defense. Rest on mine now. I'm gonna tell you what I heard today. Here we go right here. Before I do that, I know a lot of people think I don't be talking, know what I'm talking about, but I ain't no inside. I'm that gonna show you. I want you to read this right here and tell me I didn't tell you the same exact word that he said that yesterday. You know we gonna hit that portal like it have not been hit before. Okay. Now here go a word right here. I'm trying to tell you, man. Coach Prime just came off of Kansas, that Kansas game. Steve, open up his eye, bro. It open up his eye. Coach Prime want to be stout and physical up front. Here we go right now. Then we're gonna get back into the show.
Signing days a week away. Just is there anything that you can share with us about that?
We're gonna be straight. We got what we want. You know, we don't take a lot of high school players, and the ones that we take, we want them to play immediately. We want them to produce, be productive. Best thing about it, we're going to a bowl. They get to practice with us in the bowl game, so they get to get an early start and get here, and we can see what they're working with. So we're excited about that. But you know we're going to hit that portal like it hadn't been hit before. You know that. That's what we do. And we have certain positions we know everything we want. We know what we're going to get. Of course, we hadn't spoken to all the guys that are probably going to jump in the portal, but we're going to do some good things and replace some players that.
I gave you the play yesterday, and he spoke it right there. He gonna lose some players that they hadn't talked to. He not gonna drop in the portal, but he gonna reload in that portal. If you thought he hit that transfer portal last year, they gonna double down. The guy told me, and the girl that was on the field, they told me I ain't gonna call their name, but that's the play. So before we move on into that, let's look at the game coming up. Man, this could be what it is. Gonna be Coach Prime last time Coach did something at Folsom Field, Steve.
Yeah,
Boy, hey, this dude's been coaching these guys ever since they were what, 10 and all the way up to now?
yeah.
Boy, come on, bro. What
Yep.
what you think his feeling gonna be, JR?
Oh man, that's a tear jerking moment right there, man. If I expect to see some tears coming down the eyes, man, especially of Coach Prime, Shilo, and Shedeur, for sure. I mean, we've heard the story of how he went out there as a parent just to be a parent, and he looked at the little league coach, and the coach wasn't conducting the practice the right way. He said, "Well, if I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna do this thing." And I mean, God dog, he been doing the thing. He done got to the highest point in college football of coaching his sons, and you can't write a better story. I mean, to be coaching your two young boys. They're both dominant on the field. You got your eldest son being the mentor, capturing the moments of it. And the great thing is we get to all visualize and see it and experience it. So man, I would love to be out there at Folsom Field for that game. I think it's gonna be a tear-jerking moment. That last walk, that 50-yard walk he take with Shedeur up and down the sideline. And then with Shilo joining in with him late around the 20, 30-yard line. It's going to be a very wholesome moment. And I just hope that the fans really appreciate that and they take it all in. Because I know I will be. I'll be taking it all in because it's rare that you see people of our community, people of our color, doing things like this, and we get to see it all transpire right in front of our eyes. So I'm in awe. I'm amazed by it, and yeah, man. Like I said, I expect to see some tears for sure.
It's gonna be an awesome day for the Sanders family and for us because we get to watch something that's gonna be very, very personal. And it's personal because we've been with them through the journey. And when you've
Right,
been with someone through this here journey, it gets personal and you know them. You might not know them when you talk to them personally, but you know their story. And their
right.
story is our story. So I look at it as this one here. A father did what he's supposed to do, groomed this young man. Now he took them from boys to men. Now they're men. Now they need to get out and go do their own. They need to get out the cage. Now it's time for them to go out on their own and handle their business because he gave them everything that they need to be equipped to be successful. So Coach Prime need to, and the mothers, let's get them mothers props too because that's a big part of this here process too. So the parents of those young men should be proud and they should get their flowers and kudos because they raised some awesome men, some hell of a ball players, some
Yeah,
awesome ball players. And with
right.
that being said, I would tell you this one here. Coach Prime has done an awesome job with co-parenting to get that taken care of. And it's a thing where he should look back. Coach Prime should just take a deep breath, a sigh, and say, man, just like when one day when it's our last day and God tell us, job well done, when we can tell Coach Prime, job well done, my brother, job well done, and you did your thing. So that's the way I look at it.
Okay, good point, fellas. Good point. Now, when we look at this game against Oklahoma State, they still got that running back, Alec Gordon. He was a thigh, 1,500-yard rusher last year. And I'm sure coming into this last game, he want to try to get his draft stocks up if he plays. Now, if he plays, we still got to be able to stop this run. In order for us to keep our uh, playoff hopes alive, playing the Big 12 championship, we got to win this game Friday. They got to win this game Friday and wait to Saturday to see how it's gonna play. So going up against Oklahoma State, What are y'all expectations and what you think some of the keys of the game that y'all gonna be looking for? JR?
Take care of business. Take care of business. You're at home. It's senior day. You want to go out on top, so take care of business. Oklahoma State, if I can recall, as far as conference wise, they're 0-8. They haven't won a single game in the conference. So I'm not going to say by any stretch of the imagination that they're going to roll over, but if you thinking 0-8 in the conference, that's a team that's defeated. That's a team that doesn't have anything to play for. So CU has still a lot in front of them. They don't control their own destiny, but they do control the outcome of this game. So they should definitely go in, take some pride in the game that they play and at the game that they love. Go out, honor their parents, honor themselves on senior day, and play a heck of a game. Oklahoma State don't have much to offer outside of the running back. They're playing a freshman quarterback. So I think the game plan for Oklahoma State will be to try to mimic or emulate what Kansas did and be physical. But Colorado should bring that same physicality, if not more, especially after what transpired last Saturday. So they should be ready to go out there and ball out for some of those guys last time, potentially suiting up in Folsom Field for sure.
Right.
I just see it like this here. When Della Reese told Richard Pryor was told Eddie Murphy, you want to hit people with trash cans. You want to run that football. You want to run that football. You ain't running it up here. She put that switchblade out and said, you ain't running it up, you ain't doing it up in here. So I expect Colorado to get in there and say, you ain't running that football. That means
Right.
those linebackers and that medical tent need to be overtime. And if it's not overtime, I'm looking at them like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. I need to see something going up, and that's that medical tent. And those linebackers, what I expect is this. It's going to be some head rocking and knees shaking. That's what I want to see. I want to see some hitting. I want to see somebody getting hit in the mouth. I want to see linebackers, instead of they going running backwards, running forward. Quit. I don't know why is it when the quarterback gets the ball, the linebackers immediately, they're 8 yards back, sometimes 10 yards back. Then they go back another 2 yards, and then they wonder why they're not hitting the right angles when they're coming up. Get 5 yards back, man, from the line of scrimmage. Stay there. Quit going back. Ain't nobody going past you, so what you going back for? Look at the thing when you see what they're doing, attack the holes.
Wow.
And hit. That's the thunder and lightning. So I expect to see that. I expect to see pride. I expect to see intensity. It's senior day for CU. For
Right.
OSU, they didn't got their NIL money. Them boys didn't got their NIL money. I'm like, they paid. Them dudes like, man, I ain't got my family out here. It ain't no senior day for me here. We had our senior day. So I'm just here. I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here to get some of them Buffalo Wild Wings. So we need to give them some Buffalo Wild Wings and give them a little sauce, a mumbo sauce on their way out. So that's what we need to do for them, and then call it a day.
I agree, Steve. They got to be them linebackers need to come with it. They got it, man. It's a big old running back too. They gonna be facing. They got to still bring that physicality like they have in the past. I expect that. And I'm sure some scouts gonna be out there. It could be their last game. They got to put some work on tape. They got to put some work on tape, bro, to get to that lead if they want to get to that lead, which I'm expecting most majority of gonna get there. They might not get drafted, but they gonna get to that league because see, you got some talent on that team this year. I still think they're 11-1 team. Even though the record don't show that, they got the talent on that team to do. They could have did better if they wanted to this year, if they really just wanted to. But sometimes, like I said, Steve, sometimes you just don't have it, and sometimes the team got your number. But when we look at two and the year that he has performed, I think the dude was balling. Man, this dude got to be. Man, I rewatched that game. That dude took a nasty hit. Now, when he go to the next level, he got to learn how to slide, bro. He got to get down. Shedeur something. If you watching tonight, or if you watch this replay, bruh, protect yourself, man. Bruh, like Steve, man, you're $100 million man. Bruh, get down. I know you're tough. You don't show to me you're tough. And say, yeah, yeah, you're right, Steve. You don't show me tough. I know you're tough. And I know you be trying to stall that play and trying to score and all that. Bruh, protect yourself, man. You got a bounding on you, man. Uh, you already know how the people out there feel about your dad. They try to take it out on you. That's all they doing. So protect yourself. To me personally, hey, to you a ball. You should be the #1 draft pick for a quarterback this year. Matter of fact, you should go 1 or 2 in the draft. Depends on the team needs that draft. You should go 1 and 2. And I just think you're the best quarterback in college football this year to me. So when you look at 2 and his play this year, what do y'all think, Jill?
Oh, the growth, able to see Shedeur in person this season, down in UCF, man. The growth, he's always had the maturity, but that development of the leadership characteristics were on full display this year. All the physical attributes, man. You can't say enough about the physical attributes, man. The arm talent, the accuracy that he has, the mental toughness and fortitude that the young man has displayed. And really, not just this year, his time throughout Colorado, with the performance of offensive line play from time to time being down a little bit. But he's a true professional. He never went out there. He never cried about anything. He never put his team in a bad situation. He always tried to put his team in the best situation possible to win. And as fans, we look at the game and we might say, "Man, hurry up and throw the ball," but we don't have his eyes and we don't have his vision on the field. So trust and believe he's doing what he can as a player to make the best plays for his team. And like you said, learn how to put yourself down on that ground, because he's not $100 million man. The last time I saw these contracts, they was at about $260 million. So he's a $260 million man, if that. So that's the type of money they paying out to these quarterbacks around this part of the time these years. They $260 million. I believe that's what Dak Prescott got. So Shedeur, go into the NFL, take care of yourself, take care of your body, continue to do the things that your father has taught you, things that you have learned from other professionals throughout your collegiate career, and go out with a bang, man. Shoot, I say this last game, go out with a bang. We haven't seen a 500-yard performance yet, so give us 500 yards if you can. Shoot, sling that ball around against Oklahoma State. Give us 500 yards if you can. That's what I say.
All right.
This is what I see. I see a man whose last name is Sanders, and his daddy happens to be the greatest to ever play the game when it comes to defensive backs. The greatest. Anytime you have a father that's the greatest in anything, can you imagine the pressure that's on that young man? Can you imagine the pressure on a young man that don't make a difference what he do? We're gonna say, man, your daddy was a boss. Your daddy was the man. You,
Right.
you did that. Your daddy did this here. Your daddy did this here. Your daddy, man, nobody want to hear that. They happy that their daddy did it, but man, it's my time. That's my
Right.
daddy. This is me. So the man has had the pressure of the world on him. Now you put the pressure of Colorado, bringing Colorado back. Then you put the pressure of, I've asked young men to come here and bet on themselves, and now I got to take care of those men. See, y'all talking about QBing. I'm talking about just pressures of life and the expectations that is put on him. This has nothing to do with quote unquote football. It's just expectations. Now, if you listen to other people, they can't handle a little stress. You
Right.
put a little stress on, man, I need to go, my mentals, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hear what I'm saying? I don't want folks to, that's a serious thing. But look at the stress that this young man had on him, and then how he handled it, and then how he performed. Now let's go with his performance. The man He's a Mozart out there. He's playing beautiful music. If you look
Right.
at him, if you look at pretty much all of his games, he pretty much perfect when it comes to them games. If you look when you sit back and look at it, and you look at look at his numbers, and then you realize it's people that really drop some of his balls.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm talking about you look at it, some people dropped it. I'm talking about hit him in the hands, and they dropped his ball. So you say, okay, it's 7 incomplete, but you look at it, you like 4 or 5 of them should have been caught. so when you're looking at that, you're looking at 2 and 3 incomplete passes. But with all of that being said, I look at it as this for 2, because I call him 2. Y'all can call him what you want to. Y'all can call him Shedeur. Y'all can call him legendary. Y'all can call him grown. I call him 2. I
Right.
call him 2 because he know what to do when he on that field. And what I will say is this one here: I could care less where he's drafted. Because for me, I want him to get in one of those positions like Stroud was in. I want him to go to the right team. I
Right.
don't care about that number 1, because that number 1, you go to they don't call them giants no more. They call them the little man. And certain teams, man, that's a death sentence, because they're not about winning. You don't
I
want to
know.
go to an organization that's not about winning, clowning.
Yeah.
They criticize. And this is something I say about Coach Ryan. Coach Ryan about winning. And I
Yeah.
don't know why, and we're going to get to it a little later. I don't know why y'all even thinking Coach Ryan want to go change up. He has never remained pat, ever. He's always upgraded. So if you thought you was getting something this year, now they got cheddar. When you get cheddar, that's like taking a nice lady, and it's ladies' night, and your pocket's full. You think you're gonna leave there spending $2 and $3 at McDonald's? Man, you crazy. You crazy. You better get ready for that lobster, them drinks and everything else that she deserves. And them desserts and the
You
little
know it?
extra. You know you
Yep.
gotta pay it. So with
Gotta
that
pay
being
it.
said,
Bring that
so
wine list
it's
out. Bring
ladies'
that
night.
wine list out.
It's ladies' night, and when it's ladies' night, and they deserve those nice things. So when they deserve those nice things, don't get upset. Don't get upset. Just if you got that card, that's that black card. Some people got that. Oh, girl, Rue Chris. Hey, don't you do that? Don't you do that sweet potato with them
Uh,
pecans on it? Don't you
Steak
do it?
41.
Hey,
Steak
don't you do it?
41, baby.
Hey,
Take me to steak 41.
Hey, now, if you eat on that side of the menu, then I'm gonna have to get me some steak too. So, but we'll leave that alone. Back to you, B. Watts.
Get ready for a $500 night. Hey, but check this out. Like I said, should do it. Even though we still, Coach Ryan said in the press today, this won't be his last game playing with his son. They will be playing in the bowl game. So we'll have to see how that play out. But and we still got a chance of playing in the Big 12, but some things got to go Colorado away. Now, when we look at Travis, like I said, I'm glad I had a chance to go out there and watch him in person. He's the best college football player that I have ever seen play on a football field. Whenever you can go out there and make a difference on both sides of the field, on the offense and the defense, and don't never come out, man. And what do y'all think about the Jim Thorpe Award? Did not nominate him as a as a they didn't even, I don't think, no, they didn't nominate him
He's not a nominee. He
for
wasn't. He
the
didn't make
final
the
for
cut.
that trophy. Yeah, for that trophy. Well, I think I
He
heard
didn't get
Coach
nominated.
Prime in the presser. Yeah, I said they ain't nominate Travis for a final. Boy, that's crazy. But anyway, when you look at Travis Hunter and his career, I know it's not over. What do y'all think about it? Yeah.
Man, for Travis, man, like you just said it, B Watts. To see him in person, man, you know, they throw around the word, unicorn, one of one, amazing talent, generational talent, all of those things and above. That's what Travis Hunter is, man. I said it last night. I typed it in the chat last night. I said that he is one of the guys that need to be protected at all costs, right? Because
Right.
when you get a young man that's grounded, you get a young man that's grounded in his own surroundings, great head on his shoulder, academics through the roof. You haven't heard a peep about him with anything negative surrounding him. Uh, he puts his team first. He's passionate on the field. He executes when he's on the field. Those are the type of generational talents when it comes to just playing on the field that you, as a fan, you're in awe. But the character of the young man, the way he goes about his business as a professional, the tutelage and the understanding of how to leverage himself as an athlete, he has grown into a professional right in front of our eyes. And I think that was one of the marketing tools that Coach Prime explained to him to get him to come to Jackson State. Let me show you how to leverage your talent early, because Travis make a lot of cheddar. He make a lot of scratch, a lot of coin based off his marketability and the way he plays on the field. So a one-on-one type of player, definitely somebody we gotta put our prayers over and protect him at all costs, because that young man is a generational talent and best athlete, best football player I've seen personally with my own two eyes. So I've enjoyed the ride, and I look forward to seeing it more in the NFL for sure for Travis.
Well, for me, it reminds me of. I'll put it to you this way, B. Watts. See, you gonna understand where I'm going with this one here. Pam Grier, Jane Kennedy, Lena Horne. When you see those, you know that's 100% original. That's original. That's the real deal.
Real deal.
They special.
Special.
Special. And when you got something special, you know it's special. You just look at it. You like, it's something special about that. I don't know what it is, but it's something special about that one. And that's the same way people see. See, it's ladies' night. I got to put the ladies' stuff in there, then put the
I
Travis
know.
in there. It's
Do your
ladies'
thing,
night.
bro.
It's ladies. And all these, for all these young people on here, y'all go Google them. And when you Google, get your tongue off, put your tongue back in your mouth, because that's real back then. You ain't getting no artificial colors, no flavors,
No
no nothing.
BBL. No
Nothing, no
BBL.
extra. That's natural. That's natural. So with that being said, and get your tongue, put your tongue back in, because I don't want y'all looking at your iPhone. Oh my goodness, yeah, I know. So Google. With that being said, Travis is special. You pay. It's certain people that you pay money to go see.
Right.
Travis Hunter and two of those type people. You know, other people I watch on TV, but for 2 and 12, you pay money. For
Right.
Prime, you pay money. See, the difference is just that people all the time. Well, what's the difference between a superstar and a regular player? I pay money to see a superstar. I save my stuff, and then I say, this special. I'm paying, I want front row. I ain't just going to be in the nosebleed. I'm
No,
being
sir.
close on this one. I pay good money for superstars. Regular don't get paid. Regular is TV. That's what I tell people all the time. That's the difference. I'm not paying for regular players. Sorry, that's not me. It's nice to go and look at it. No, you can give me a free ticket, I'll go. But other than that, for superstars, I'm gonna pay. So he's special. He has done everything he needs to be. And this is what I like, B. Watts. I tell people all the time, don't tell me about fairness in anything, because fairness means absolutely nothing. They
Nothing.
have rules and guidance for that
Yep.
award, and they did not follow it at all. The man ranks top 2 in almost every category, statistical category. He ranks 2 in almost every. If you listen to Dukes and Scoop, he named each one of them out. Where he's
He did.
If you listen to Dukes, and Dukes went out there, and it's on Reach the People Are Well Off. He named each category that they should be judged on, and Travis is ranked one in one-on-one, and the other three he's ranked number two. So if that is the criteria, how he didn't make the top four? How he didn't make the top two? You know what I'm saying? So with
Right.
that, I tell people all the time, if you make the rules, you can break the rules. And
Right.
that's what we face in life. That's what we face in society. That's why the goalpost moves. And I tell people, I don't cry about it. I ain't about that. Travis, that award means absolutely nothing, because that award, though, what dictates for Travis is this. It's what we feel about Travis.
Right.
We know he the best. And it don't make that person who got that Thorpe Award who gets it, you know what people gonna say? Man, that's Travis Award. You go put that thing down. And that's the worst, and that's the worst feeling you can have. That
Right.
you got an award that
You
people
know
gonna
you
look
didn't
at you.
deserve.
Yeah, and people gonna look at you and say, man, you don't deserve. Man, please. Man, that's a
Hey,
hey.
even your homeboy was that man. Go on, put that thing to
And
try,
man,
but you know you.
hey, your old lady gonna say it's ladies' night, man, baby, especially when she get mad at him. Man, what you talking about? That Travis Award you got. She really get him hot then. Oh, that's how she gonna get back.
Oh, no,
Hey, let him say something to her.
no.
Let him say something to her, and she
See,
go
that's a
back
low
on.
blow, boy.
I'm giving her ammo right now. Let him say
Yeah.
whoever win it, and his girlfriend watching, let him say something to you. You should look at him and be like, man, really? That Thorpe Award, Travis Award you got sitting up there?
You ain't do
Oh
Travis
man, that
like
dude
that.
lose.
Uh-huh.
Well, you crazy, boy. That's
You
exactly what
talking all
they'll
that mess. You ain't do
do.
Travis like that. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they'll
Oh
do,
man.
boy. Leave it up to Steve Woodland, boy. Hey, guys, when you look at the season, who will be the offensive lineman of the year for CU for you? You can't name Jordan C.
I would
Say
just
that
let
again.
Uncle
Repeat
Steve
that
take
again.
it.
I know that Steve does that. Other than Jordan
And you
C.
say what? Oh, come
We
on, man. You say what?
got to get somebody an award,
Oh
bro.
Man,
man.
we ain't giving nobody
No,
no
y'all
award,
go
man.
ahead.
Other
Go
than
ahead.
Jordan
Nobody
Seaton.
on the offensive line. On that offensive line. Start with the offensive line. Tell me who will get the offensive line award for you for CU, and tell me why.
You know, for me, when
I
you say
mean,
offense,
Jordan Seaton.
thank you. It's the Seton Express. It ain't, and you asking why? He's the best. He's
That's
the
it. It's
best
only
offensive
one.
back in football. Hey,
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 I mean,
oh
what
yeah.
are we talking about,
Look,
G Watt?
oh yeah. I
What are we
got
talking
something to
about?
JR. Steve, yesterday, Steve,
uh,
I did my top 10. I named Kareem Harden. And I don't think JR agreed with me. He said I was reaching one of y'all said I'm reaching the night, boy. I'm gonna show you this play. I told you how you were blocking, right? Let me see, can I find this play, man? Why that dude, man, this dude's out here tearing folk up, man. Y'all go
Man,
back and look at it. I'm serious, JR. He was, man. Kareem Harden out there ball. You see where he climbing up
you
right
was
now?
deep. You was deep. You was deep.
Look
do
at
you
that.
see Seton? Do you see Seton laying on top
Yeah,
of
he
that?
made yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. But check this out, there. Check this out, JR. Look at the guy beside Hank. Hank gonna bear off to the left, but you watch him drive and watch what Shedeur step up to.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's
Stepping
clear.
up. JR, that boy was click at him. Climb up. Right there. I tried to tell y'all, boy. I know what I'm watching.
I mean,
Yeah,
One more time.
he did well.
he did
He
his
He
did
did
well.
thing.
good.
I mean,
Yeah, it was about time.
he did his thing.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Climb up. He do it.
I mean,
That's why
it
all
ain't
his
about
passes
time to
came.
call on another offensive lineman. He did his thing. He
He
did his
did.
thing.
He did good to me on. That's why I gave him.
He did
Well,
his
he came in
thing.
number 10. He also got whooped on a
Yeah,
couple plays. I
he
didn't
did
want to
his
show
thing.
those, but still. But George C, man, he put that dude in the dirt and just laid on him.
That's it.
So when we
It's
look at
just one. Jordan Seaton, just
yeah,
one.
Just one.
just one.
He's the right one, baby.
I,
George Seaton said, "I'm gonna knock somebody."
Mhm.
If you know what I mean. So
yeah.
that's Seaton.
When you look at the wide receiver room, other than Travis, who deserves the award? We know he gonna get the Steve. He gonna get the what God award. He gonna
Oh,
get the Heisman. I just want to see who y'all think other than
oh.
Travis.
Wester, without a doubt. Wester.
Webster.
He's the leader in the room. He has mentored. Wester is going to mean more than anybody when it pertains to now and the future. What he's
Yeah.
teaching those guys, you're going to see it next year. Those guys are going to teach the next group, and it all started with that. Coach Dre, this is for you. Them Florida boys, the Florida
Yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have to give you your props,
Oh,
Coach Dre. Now on this one about the Florida boys, they did an excellent job of teaching, mentoring, and he was a perfect example with professionalism. So without a doubt, it'll be Wester for me.
I agree with that. I agree. Who you think, JR?
yeah, I'm same thing. Look, just shout out to Coach Dre, them Florida boys. That's it. That's all I got to say. That's it.
Yeah, Webster, the leadership, the way he was teaching Amarion Miller before he got injured, and definitely Draymond Miller. When they show it on the camera, he always telling me, you can see him always in his ear and everything. Yeah, I think he was the leader. Even though Travis was the best, I think Webster was the leader of the room to me on that in that wide receiver room. Hey, assistant coach of the year, not coordinator, but assistant coach, JR.
Assistant coach.
Go ahead, Steve.
Um,
You got thanks, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. One of y'all go.
assistant coach. Yeah, oh man, I'm gonna have to go with let me go with D. Lou. I'm gonna go with D. Lou just based off the fact that the defensive line play last year was so bad.
Right,
Uh, Coach Damian Lewis he came in, he did an amazing job. Enough can't be said about Coach D. Lou and the rest of those guys in that room, Dancy and Coach Sapp. But it's Coach D. Lou to me by a long stretch. You see the intensity, even though it didn't work in our favor against Kansas, but throughout the year, the defensive line has been the really the heartbeat of that unit as a total. So the defensive
right.
line, man, Coach D. Lou, salute to him.
I'm going with Coach Phillips. Let me go with Coach Phillips. This is why I'm going to say Coach Phillips. Even Coach Phillips' third and fourth string receivers have developed. You see
Okay.
Miller. You can go with Jordan O. You can go with Hardage. You can go. I ain't naming the other ones. I'm not gonna even name the other ones. When you got what, four players? One, two, three. Yeah, four going to the NFL. Hey, you can say whatever you want to. Four going to the NFL, and then after that, you're gonna have other ones that's following. People talking about people coming in, but I'm telling you something right now. Jordan O, Miller, and Miller, which is gonna be Miller time. Man, and that ain't counting Mathis. Mathis runs the most pristine, nicest routes you can see. We ain't even talked about him. Then you're gonna have Hard. Then you're gonna have that Wasim or whatever the young guy is, 28 or whatever his number is, that goes in there. Man, they got some talent in that room.
Aside,
And
yeah.
I ain't say nothing about Baby T.O. We ain't even seen him. So I'm just saying he has done a out. Oh man, you showed right. Coach Matt. Boy, we underlook Coach Mathis so much. God dog.
Hey, yeah, we do know.
God
No,
dog.
man. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it I golly. Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. He
It's
got
so
some
Hey,
talent,
many.
man. He got some talent.
hey,
That was
yeah, you
good.
got a lot of them on that defensive side, man.
Yeah.
My pick would be Coach Hart, man. If you look at the linebacker
Yeah.
room from last year, I just got to give Coach Hart. He done took a beat for last
Oh,
3 years. He done rose up to the occasion when you got talent, man. And that's what happened to Coach Phillip. Phillip wide receiver was talented. So obviously gonna stand out. And when you look at, like the dude said, man, Coach Matthew got Colton, who he got them
Yeah.
style done to work with and everything. And then again, well, that y'all he knows when he came in, he changed the game.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
changed. Yeah, he
the
nice. He nice.
intensity,
He
the
nice.
intensity. Oh
Yeah.
man, he wrapped that thing up, man. So man, it's a lot of them you can get that award to, man. All of them played a major part for that defensive side of the ball, and they left Pat Sherman on there by himself. And oh, geez. But so when we look at cornerbacks and safeties, who get that award?
I'm gonna go. To me,
Cornerbacks and safeties.
yeah, go.
I mean, that's Travis Hunter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Travis Hunter. Cornerbacks and safeties. If you're putting them both together like that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Travis Hunter. That may be the obvious pick, but to me, Travis Hunter has displayed attributes across that defensive backfield that put fear in some quarterbacks' hearts to the point where they didn't even want to throw to the young man. So he always came prepared. He always came ready. He played lights out on the field, rarely out of position. So to me, Travis Hunter. That's what I'm gonna say for the defensive backs. That'll be
Steve,
my
what
pick.
about the safety room? Who you would take in the safety?
Carter. I'm
I
gonna
already
take.
knew
No, no,
that.
I'm joking. I'm
Huh?
joking with you.
Oh, I already
No,
know that.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I got to go. I got to go with the
What?
shark. I got to go with the shark. I
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
go. I
I
got to
thought
go
you
with
were
the
gonna go
shark.
style. I said style. You gonna say style. I already know that. Go
But
ahead,
I
Steve.
would say this. I would say this. B. Watch real quick if you don't mind. Uh,
No, take
at,
time. You got time. Go ahead.
at DB, I'm gonna give props to McKinney. And the reason I say McKinney is this one here. They went at McKinney, and McKinney did an outstanding job. You can look at it. His numbers are really good when you look at
Right,
the totality of it because they weren't going to Travis' side, so they got to go on the side, and that was Hodge and McKinney. And
right,
with that being said, McKinney showed that he wasn't no weak link. He produced and he made plays. So when you're seeing that with defensive backs, along with the boys in the hood, that's gonna be that next year.
right.
Hey, and my boy Carter. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I'm just doing this, baby. I'm just
Yeah.
doing this.
Gonna be a
Cause
lot, hey, gonna be a lot of money on the floor.
it's gonna be some money on the floor and it's gonna be some people picking it up too. Hey, pick that money
Hey,
up.
yeah, gonna be a lot of booty shaking out there, boy.
Hey, what you
It's ladies' night.
ladies night. You see that money?
Lot of money
Hey,
on the floor. To the
get that
window,
money on the floor.
to the wall.
Hey, to the window, to the wall, to the sweat run down my.
My bro. Oh, but since you hit on McKinnon, I was kind of questioning that when Coach Prime name started, but he have grown, man. He gonna be a leader next year. He gonna have an L on his chest next year. Now, Preston Hard, I don't know if he a senior. I know he redshirted or undergrad. I don't know if he
He's a
got one more
grad.
year or
He's a
not.
grad. He's a
He
grad.
got one
He
more year
gone.
or this it.
He gone. He gone.
Okay,
Yeah, he
so they gotta
gone.
find. Okay, they gonna.
Nah, he
Yeah.
gone.
Okay. All right. Appreciate y'all for letting me know that. But like I say, I think the defensive back grew up and they was talented, man. And like Steve said, they still got the cornerback over there on the bench that was still working with going up against the ones in practice. So you expect what they gonna do this coming year after they don't went up against Travis, Majante, Webster, or there gonna be some ball hawkers out there next year. I don't know what Coach Ryan gonna do in that transfer portal, but boy, they gonna have some real competition this summer,
He
and
gonna
they
go
gonna
get
help
two.
them.
He gonna go get two more starters.
Yeah, yeah. You right. You right. I already know the play.
That's
But
what
so when y'all
that's
look
what he
at
gonna do.
do do you think the last three games, you think the team missed Preston Hart in that slot? Yeah, I do too, man. I looked at that too. That kind of,
Oh yeah,
that kind of,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
yeah,
He was there for somebody's there for 9 games, and you people can criticize Preston all they want to, but that boy
right,
played ball. He's
right.
smart.
He did.
He's intelligent. He's in the
Yeah,
right place.
He
That's
did.
huge. That's leadership, man. And and it's not too big for him. So when you lose something like that, man, and you put somebody else in there, and they're a little uncomfortable, got to get their footing, it messes up a lot of stuff, man.
yeah,
Hodge has played. Hodge played. Hodge was with Liberty. They were 12-0. That
right.
team was 12-0. That boy has played. That young man has played some
Mm-hmm.
football. So when you lose that, that's huge. That's
Hey,
huge.
Yep.
y'all know what happened to him?
His leg. It was a lower leg, a leg injury, but he's coming back this
I
week.
yeah, they some
Okay, I didn't know
yeah.
what happened to him. I didn't hear nobody say. But
He at
yeah,
the
that
end of
kind
the
of,
game, he hit his leg on something.
yeah, I know they went to a lot of zone. I asked somebody in the staff member through Instagram. He said, well, Preston Hodge, and they were used to running that man to man, so we had to run a little zone. I said, dog, when we want y'all to run zone, y'all want to run. But he said, man, you crazy. What you said, see why you talking like it is, though. I just said it is. We want you in the time of the game, you should have ran zone instead of man to man when you up a lead with 2 minutes left. you know. But anyway, so
Mhm.
Omarion Miller next year. What y'all expect? If you help.
What I expect from Marion Miller, it's his group of guys to lead. Uh, he's been steadfast in his approach. Heck of a talent when he's on the field. I mean, you can see it with the limited amount of snaps that he took this year. But check his stats. I mean, check the amount of times he's been on the field and check his stats. The stats are through the roof with the amount of playing time that he had. So it's his room to lead. I don't see him as a very vocal person. At least he doesn't show that from video to video. But what I do see with Amarion Miller, he's a player on the field. He shows up when the lights are the brightest. So those other young men in the room, they can look at him and say, all right, that's how I gotta play. I gotta play like that. I gotta be dominant like that. So for him, get healthy first. You know, when it comes to physical therapy, that's a passion for me as being a PT, physical therapist. Take your PT, take your rehabilitation serious. Take it very serious. Attack it very hard. Get your body back right, and then get back out on that field and be dominant. That's what I can say.
Oh, need to make sure, sometimes when it's time to step up
Mm.
next year, it's time for O to step up. It's time for
Oh,
O. If the ladies out there, the ladies, they say Morris, what's the boy name? Morris Chest. What's the boy name?
Chestnut.
Yeah,
Morris
Morris
Chestnut.
Chestnut. What the movie he was and his wife, he was the running back. His wife passed away in the movie. You had him and Terrence Howard and all them in there. What's the name of that show? People in the podcast, you know what I'm talking about. People in podcast, I need y'all to type it in there. Y'all, it's a beautiful movie. Him and Terrence Howard, Tay Diggs. They're coming in there. What they put in the chat, they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm
Best
talking
man.
about.
Best
Huh?
man too.
Best
Best
man.
man.
Okay. I'm looking at part
Okay.
2. Old Chestnut, he went to the doggone the ladies know this one. He in there when he got a robe on, he at the pool. Chestnut just Chestnut just went up there, he just took it all off. He took the robe off, women just went crazy. People say, well, why are you saying that? I'm saying that because sometimes as a man, you just got to walk around. He needs to walk around in the doggone thing, just bear it all. Let people know I'm the man. I'm the man. This me. This me. This ladies' night. This ain't little boys' night. This ladies' night. And the ladies know when Chestnut threw that thing off, women went crazy, man. I had to cover my wife's eyes up. I said, you better put if you don't get your tongue out your mouth off your flow, I was like, what we do that at? I said, what we do that at? But I'm saying that. Look at her. That is. and that young lady is absolutely right. He need to let him hang. He need to let him know I am the man. This is my show, and I'm gonna show you it's my show. He need to quit being so modest. Sometimes you got to go out there and let it hang, get some air.
Gotta be that macho man.
You got to be a macho man. Oh yeah.
Say,
Oh boy. Oh
Steve,
boy.
what you say? Hey, Steve, say walk out the shower, Steve, with
Hey, he
that
put.
towel around,
Hey,
that take it off. Say, boy, you
hey, he
see,
took.
hey, see these nuts hanging?
Hey, he started hanging. My wife, I had to. Hey, I grabbed my wife. I said, man, if you don't, if man, I knew something was wrong. My wife was. Women put that smile. My wife sitting on like she a saint. She put that little. I said, you no good rascal. If you don't.
We got time. Oh, boy, I gotta drink some more.
Oh boy.
I,
Hey,
I,
hey,
I
B
gotta
Watts,
drink
you
some
ain't gonna. You
more.
ain't gonna get me on here showing out after dark, B Watts. I'm done with you, man. Folks sometimes just tell me, you need something. No, I ain't showing out.
Boy,
Hey, B
Oh
Watts.
boy, you got
boy.
me hollering,
Oh
boy.
boy.
Look, boy. Look, man. Now, when y'all look at the defense coordinator, Robert Livingston, and the job he done, his first year coming to a unknown scene, don't know nobody, and the way he guided that defense this year, how do y'all feel about him?
Look, Robert Livingston, he's a keeper. Uh, Young mind, great scheme. He came in and he utilized the attributes of the players. So what can you say about that? He didn't bring anybody with him. Only thing he brought was his own
Yes, he
instinct
was.
and his own his, only thing he brought with him was his own instinct and his own willingness to be great, right? And that's all you can ask for. You want a defensive coordinator that's able to affect change, and Robert Livingston did that. We didn't know who he was when Coach Prime hired him, but he came in and he took the job very serious, and you could tell the way the team is ranked nationally in defense. They went from one of the absolute worst teams in all of college football last year to being, somewhere in the middle of the pack, right? So, and that's with only 1 year, well, not even a full year. That's with only about 8 months
8 months,
of
yeah.
being grounded into the program. So,
Right.
Robert Livingston has done an amazing job. Great hire by Coach Prime. A great leader of men. You can see the way those young men speak about him and the way they're enthusiastic about him and his presence to the program. So I salute to you, Robert Livingston, for coming in, doing a great job, taking care of business, and doing it the right way. He didn't complain. He didn't come in. He didn't demand anything. All he said was, "Give me the opportunity, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something." And he has made a tremendous effect on his team, and he's a big part of why we're sitting at 8-3 right now.
Robert Livingston exemplifies what a true professional and a Buffalo is really about. He came in there, just like JR said, he came in there selfless. He came in there talking about team. He came in there with he came in with an open mind. That's what I love about people with open minds. All I can tell you is this one here. Robert Livingston, what he did was this one here. He brought defense back to Colorado. He brought pride, intensity, along with the assistant coaches that he have, his team. So it wasn't just him, it's a team. I'm giving Robert Livingston this problem because he's over it. But as a team, he brought the team together. And what I'm telling y'all right now is this one here. The key thing for Robert Livingston, look at all them young recruits that we saw left Ohio State and said, hey, that's coming on over to Colorado. You got
Right.
you got them coming. People want to play, and this is the crazy part. You still ain't seen all them people from UCF that was at that ball game. Coach Prime got a problem now. He has to tell people no.
Right.
Wow, what a problem at college. You couldn't get them. You couldn't get them to come to Colorado. Now you got to tell 3, 4, and 5 stars, no, you don't fit what Colorado is looking for. Man, and that's attributed to Robert Livingston, because if y'all think y'all saw something this year 2 in the defense, in which the ones who are the foundation, and McNeil's, the Barnes,
Yeah.
Stoudemire's, McKinney, and then you got your boy Hood. Year 2, oh my goodness. Oh my, and then JB, I wish JB played in this game coming up. JB is what we needed in these last 2 games, a thumper that could move, that could hit. They ain't running over JB. I ain't seen nobody run over JB. And I mean nobody. JB can hit. So with that being said, I just look at it this way. This defense ain't even touched the soil yet. Next year, you're going to see a defense running around that's really going to start reminding y'all the Miami Hurricanes. I'm telling you now, I ain't say they are going to be, but they are going to remind y'all next year and the year after, the talent's going to get better and better every year, and you're going to start seeing those boys that come to games in which they had them do-rags on, and when they come in there, I want to see some players. When they come in there, you start hiding your wallet. I want to see them. I want to see the ones that you so scared you tuck your gold chain in and stuff. Them the boys that make you uncomfortable. Them the boys. You know, your old lady walking and she's looking good. You tell her pull that dress down a little bit, because I don't want him to say nothing to you. Because if he say something to you, you know, it might not be good for me or you, because I ain't got my piece on me. If I ain't got my piece on me, I don't know if I can deal with that joker right now. But I'm gonna handle him. I'm gonna handle him. So with that being
So what you
said,
trying to say? They need a couple thugs on the team.
no. I said you need to have some people when you go into bad places. People recognize them like, man, I ain't messing with them dudes. It's some dudes. I know some dudes in Mississippi. I know some dudes in Mississippi where I'm from. We can go anywhere we want to as long as I got them with me. And you know what people gonna say? Man, that you know that dude, man. We don't mess with him. We don't mess, and they know that
They
dude coming
know.
there. You just sitting there like this here. Cause I know I ain't worried about it. Cause I know what they do. They about that life. And we need
Yeah.
some people that about, I ain't talking
But,
about anything danger. I'm talking about football. I
right.
need some people about that football. That when you
Yeah.
see them, you say, hey, man, that boy crazy there. I like it when they say, man, that boy crazy. You don't mess with them. And it's certain people you know. Ladies, you know, it's certain people that you know. When you see that crazy joker, you say, man, you say, girl, that's him. Let's go. That you get your purse. You get, hey, Miss Johnson, you know a couple that you get your purse and you just come on this way, baby, let's go. Let's go, baby. That crazy. Let's go.
Yeah.
They take the fear. I need somebody to take the fear
They
out
they
of
they
her.
call them YNs now. They need some of them YNs. Them YNs and
That's
YPNs, they
right.
call them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. I'm sure he got to get some tough guys, man. This year, he needs some tough guys down there in the trenches at the linebacker position. But like, excuse me. When we look at Pat Sherman, what are we looking for going into next year from Pat Sherman with Juju?
Well, you don't want to ask me because I'm
Okay, hold on. Time out there.
Some,
Time out there. Now,
go
hold on.
first.
Hey, remove that
Let me
question.
clean it
Remove that
up.
question. Hey,
I appreciate that
hold on.
question because
Hold on. So when we look at the future of the quarterback position, when we looking at Juju, how do you expect Coach Prime to handle him next year?
I would, if it was me, and if I go off Coach Prime previous jobs and everywhere he's gone, I expect a change. That's me. Because for me, I need to everywhere. Coach Prime every year. This is the only time where he kept somebody two. Well, it's still 1 year because he did half a year and then this one here. But almost every year, everywhere Coach Prime has been, he's changed offensive coordinators. Everywhere he's been, he said Jackson State he did it 3 times. Yep, sure did. Did it 3 times. So and then here he did it twice. So you look at your boy and then Schumer. So for me, I'm looking at it's possibly you want to see something different when it comes to that young man. This just me. This just me. And there's no knock on Schumer because if he stays there, it's going to be fine because they're just going to run the ball. It's going to be like Jackson State. But I expect if you want to see something different, you got to have to put something different in there. And it's somebody down at UNLV, Marion. But, that's just me. Back to you. Back to you there, JR.
Look, what I expect to see how they handle Juju is they're gonna protect him, right? One of the highest rated QBs coming into the program and program history. So you got to protect him, right? You can't just
Right.
kind of put him out there and hang him out to dry, so to speak. So you got to protect him. I expect the game plan to definitely highlight some attributes of his talent, but I expect it to be where we want you to manage the game for right now and not lose the game. So he won't come in and have total control of the offense or anything like that. You'll probably see him looking to the sideline to check for certain plays and things and such, things like that until he's able to grow and mature into that collegiate quarterback that they want and need. But on all accords, everything I've heard about the young man, that he's an outstanding talent. His parents are outstanding, raised in a good home. He's played levels above. He's already reclassified 1 year ahead. So the sky's the limit for from the things that I've heard. But you definitely, as a program, as an organization, you want to come in and you want to allow him the opportunity to grow. And so that's what I expect from Coach Prime. That's what I expect from Pat Shurmur. I expect for them to allow Julian Lewis to grow. And when young people are growing, they're often led by someone. So they're going to lead him to the right position to get him to a point where he's able to have the reins of an offense, but it just won't be when he sets foot on campus the first day. He'll have to earn it, and he'll have to show why they brought him to the program, and it'll be on full display. But they'll take care of him. They won't beat him up. They'll take care of him.
Hey, B. Watts, what I see is this: the same thing that they did for two at Jackson State. Coach Prime took care of two at Jackson State. They ran that football, and he depended on a #1 defense in the SWAC to win them games for him. That's what they did. And that's what they should do for this young man. Have an awesome running game. Depend on that defense. That defense probably gonna be one of the top. Should be the top in their division. Should be. It should
Right.
be the top one in there. So if you have that, a top ranked defense in your division, and you have a top running game, that's going to be the prescription for a successful CU season and a successful Juju. You're going to keep him clean. You're going to make easy reads for him. The receivers then will have easy passes because now when you up there have to bring 8 in the box to stop the run, now the Miller time, and then the other receivers that you have and those big tight ends that they're bringing in, now you can be successful with that offense. Now you're probably going to have 2 tight ends, well, a tight end for sure, and 3 receivers. That's what they're going to have in the future. So it's going to be beautiful for Juju, but he's going to go back to the prescription that he had at Jackson State. Defense win football games. Juju, we're going to protect you with the run. And Juju can cook when he has those easy reads on that play action. And Juju going to be over the center. Juju going to go in the center a lot more so he can do play action. So you're going to see that.
That's a good point. See, I like that from both of y'all. I like that play there. So, excuse me. When you look at Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna ask y'all, see what y'all think. The role of well-off media, the role of well-off media this year. What kind of effect y'all think it had on Colorado and the exposure that they got?
He's a game changer.
It is, boy.
He's a
It is.
game. If you look at it, they laughed at him, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, Nebraska doing it. Next
Yeah,
thing you know, Oregon done it. They even doing it in Tuscaloosa. They even doing it in Alabama.
yeah.
Bob, Bob, what you mean to tell me, Bob? We
Uh-huh.
got some well off over here in Alabama. Boy, what you talking about? You see that boy on that Dion? Oh, what they call him? They call him Prime. Man, I thought we had Prime on my TV, but they got Prime over there in Colorado. What's going on, Bob? Bob,
Yeah.
Bob. Hey, Billy, Bob, what we
Exactly.
got? So, with that being said,
He changed the
it's a
game.
game changer. What they
He
have
changed the
done,
game, bro.
it's a he's well off game changer because all they doing is stealing. They doing what they do all the time. They copyright infringement. They stealing his ideas, and but they say it's flattery. You
Mhm.
know, copying is flat. Man, you can say whatever you want. Give him some money. Y'all
Mhm.
taking all this stuff that y'all laughed at Coach Prime about
Exactly.
doing, and now they seeing the value in it with these young kids and getting your football scene. And now they're looking at this one here. Now you're going to see basketball teams because if CU
Right.
smart, especially with that big win they got in basketball beating UConn.
Yeah.
You if
Oh,
you
I saw
if,
that today.
yeah, if you smart, the
Yep.
basketball team should start doing it as well as Tad Boyle recruits. He should start doing it because all it does is this one here. The more people, the young folks, and all we got is our phones now. Man, our phones, that's what we do. So the
Hey,
more you
hey,
get eyes on your product, the more value your product is. So he's a game changer, man. And what people are going to do, they're going to do with well off. They're going to start making their own networks, the well off network. That's what it should be, the well off network.
Mhm.
And he can be his own Oprah. Quit thinking small. You're your own network. And if you look at Coach Prime, that's where they're going. They're going to be a network pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Steve. 'Cause when I was out there, that first thing, well, it wasn't Bucket.
Yeah.
The guy that worked for Bucket said, he reading the name. He said, "Be watch, man. I'll be watching your show, man." I said, "I appreciate it." He said, "Where your cameraman at? You ought to have somebody with you when you're out here so you can have footage and stuff." I said, "No, man. I ain't like that yet. I'm just out here trying to enjoy the scene." He said, "Let me tell you something, Mr. Watt. You gotta spend some of that money you're making. You gotta pay somebody to travel with you. This is why you gonna do that." You gotta, he told me, he said, "Man, this is footage. This is history. You got Deion Sanders in here, man. You got to start taking pictures, video, and everything you do." I said, going forward next year, I might consider that. But like you said, Steve, Bucket changed the game, bro. Go ahead,
But be
Jr.
watch.
He changed the game, bro.
Be watch. Why didn't you tell him you got somebody who's sitting beside you right
He
now to
did.
do a good job of spending that money for you?
It's like crazy. What I said,
Shout out to the ladies that
yeah,
spend that money.
and ladies night. So what? Hey, all them trips I done took this year, boy. You right?
Hey, Jr. Did you see B Watch? B Watch looked at his eye. He moved his eyelid. Baby, she looked at him. Tonight he gonna touch on the leg. She gonna touch on the leg tonight. She gonna move it. You want
Boy, talk about the game, man. I'm crazy, boy. Boy, you crazy, man. Look, JR. But serious now, let's get back on
Oh
the
man.
subject. Hey, but Bucket really had changed the game, man. And that's why ESPN, Fox, that's why they mad at Coach Prime, man. He won't let them on the inside. He won't let them on the inside so they can have their own stuff. No, you got to see whatever Bucket put out. That's our story. Because
Exactly.
you're not gonna take my name and take my money, but we're gonna keep that money on the inside. You're right, Steve. So, like I said, Bucket changed the game, bro. He changed the game. Now,
Sure did. He did. Game changer, trendsetters, all of that.
yeah, dude making their own clothes and stuff, and everything. So check this out, Steve. Yeah, Steve crazy. Yeah, that dude crazy. Chris White, that dude crazy, man. Look at that, ladies. I'm finna get him off me. I'm gonna put him on y'all. Shit. Look here. Hey, if y'all got any questions, if y'all got any questions, y'all y'all got any questions y'all want JR and Steve to answer, go ahead and drop it down here because I gotta get him off me. Yeah, yeah. I gotta get him off me. Miss Johnson, Crystal Wise Williams, Miss B, y'all go ahead and drop a question for Steve. It ain't got to be about football.
Got you in the
We
hot
got
seat,
about
huh?
10 more minutes.
Hey.
Anything y'all want Steve and JR to answer, y'all go ahead and drop it. I get them on me one way or another.
Hey, be wise. Be
Yeah.
wise. Don't let it
Got
be
him in that
cold
hot
tonight.
seat.
Don't let it be cold tonight. You really gonna have to spend that money. You gonna have to take her to see Gladiator
Boy, please. Oh, are you crazy?
now.
Look here, Steve. We
Ooh.
got about 10 more minutes in your jail. Look here. Uh, excuse me. What she say? Oh, okay. But you think Sap gonna come back next year? Warren Sapp?
Yeah. You know
Huh?
Absolutely,
that.
man. It,
Absolutely.
Sap ain't going nowhere.
Y'all think he come back next year?
Hey, he gonna snap it
That's
up
the
with a
brother. He
biscuit.
ain't going nowhere.
Hey. Sap, the money Sap seeing and the time that he just had to put in and he still got his own time, man, Sap is enjoying Colorado. People don't recognize when you go to Colorado and you get involved in the activities and stuff, man, you fall in love with it. And when you fall in love with it, and plus you got to look at for Sap. Sap is making good money. And then Sap ain't got to put in the time those other people have to put in. And
Right.
Sap get to eat. Hey, Sap get that good food. He getting that therapy on his
Yeah.
body. Man, you crazy. Sap ain't going nowhere. He gonna sap it up with a biscuit. Sap ain't going nowhere.
hey, JR, Rev, what's up, Rev Nelson? How you doing? Appreciate y'all. What y'all think about the University of Houston and BYU? I hope you and eight Molly them. Look at it, Rev. You can't be talking like that, Molly. I think he said the University of Houston and BYU.
Oh
The
man,
BYU game.
look, can we get luck? Can we get some luck on our side? That's what we need. A little bit of luck. Look, shout out
Yeah.
to all my people out there in Third Ward, Texas. That's Houston, Texas, man. Third Ward. That's where the university, the main campus of University of Houston, is located. So shout out to my people there, man. My grandmother stayed like literally 2 blocks from that campus. But what I can say about the University of Houston, they got a tough defense. Defense is tough, but
Yeah,
they just
defense.
don't score no points. I mean, you done seen it throughout the year. It's been opportunities for them to score points, and they just couldn't put it together. They didn't put up a few goose eggs this year. So, do I expect Houston to go out there and play out of body and beat BYU? No, but we need some luck. So I'll be praying on it. That's for sure. But I just don't see it, Rev. I really don't. But a little luck, a little prayer goes a long way. So I'll be up in my prayer room praying for a W for the University of Houston. Shout out to them Cougars. So hopefully we can see something.
I'm gonna do it quick and to the point. You make your own luck. Handle your business Friday night and let the chips fall where they may. And regardless of whatever happens, even if we make it or don't make it, handle your business when it comes to your bowl game. That's it. Everything else, it's already been settled. Everything that's gonna happen. So let you take care of your part and let everybody else do their thing. I ain't looking for luck and I ain't doing crossing my fingers, no nothing. Let them handle their business. If they professional, if they talking about they Super Bowls and everything else, they worry about being Super Bowls when they play Colorado. Make it a Super Bowl when you play BYU. Make it a Super Bowl when you play Arizona State. Make it a Super Bowl when you play Iowa State. And quit having one Super Bowl just when it's Colorado. That's what I got to say about it. Back to you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. That's win Friday. You don't have your chance. All you have to do is just win out. Coach Prime said today, I don't get into that. I don't get into that stuff right there. He ain't finna watch no games or nothing like that. We had our chance. They did. And they really did. If it fall for it, it fall for it. If it not, hey, get ready for the bowl game. All right, what seniors y'all think returning next season to the bus? If you're a senior, you can't return.
No, no, do you mean
Uh,
juniors? Probably
I
juniors.
mean,
I hope they're
what?
talking about juniors or seniors like Bentley. What's your boy Benson?
Yeah,
He's gonna be,
Benson.
yeah, he'll return because you, and then
Yeah,
Brown, because those seniors have another year eligibility. So, and then I'm looking at really juniors, like for
yeah,
example, McNeil, Barnes, and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I expect to come back to be an impact. Because what people need to know is this one here. I'm gonna tell people a secret. Coach Prime done already told these people what they're graded at. If you
Right.
know you're graded at a certain grade, you're being
yeah.
replaced. So if you know anything about Coach Prime, if you're graded at a certain one where he's coming, you just average, you're gone. That the
Right.
only way
Yeah.
you're gone. So they already know if you're gonna have a couple surprises like you did last year. You're gonna have your boy. The one that really hurt us was the running back. Man, I still miss that young man. But hey, it is what it is. That's the only one that that I really think that really hurt us big time because he could have had a big season this year. But other than that, you're gonna probably have two big surprises. But other than that, everybody that leaves, Coach Prime gonna get. Hey, it's gonna be like Nino Brown when he poured that alcohol on and say, cancel that one, and I get a new one. So
Yep.
that's what's gonna happen.
Yep. Yep. You right. You right, Steve. You sure right. He gonna replace him. He already, like you said, he don't grade them out. They already know who leave, who ain't. They know.
Yeah.
They
They
sure know.
they know who they
They
are.
sure know.
They'll get that
Yeah.
talking to.
And he got the replacement. If you don't think, let me put it to you this way:
Yeah, he
when
already got the one who coming. He know who coming.
Coach Prime already got them do. Man, Coach Prime be up there
Yeah.
smiling sometimes, and he tell y'all his answer, but he be
He
like, I
do.
can't, I can't tell you too much because if I do, the NCAA they gonna jump on me. So Coach Prime tell me, I said,
Yeah.
oh, Coach Prime told you we got him, and he ain't lying to you. Them boys that if you don't think them boys done already called that man, and I'm talking about defensive tackles, linebackers, and everything else, they're coming. Nino, baby, Nino canceled them and I'll buy a new one.
Cancel their
Yeah.
ass. That's what he said. But he went down that line, pulled that blade out. Oh, pretty boy had his hand on that table. Bam! Your mother. He was there. Your motherfucker.
Damn.
Boy.
Uh-uh.
It wasn't you, was it? Your pretty boy.
Nino! Nino!
No.
A $50
What?
million way bid.
Oh boy, that Nino Brown was hell, boy. What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That Nino was hell, man. Nino was hell,
Yeah.
man.
Nino
But
said,
Oh baby.
Nino.
that Nino was something else. You right, Miss McDonald. Was a successful season. Season still ain't over. No,
No, season
still
ain't over.
got one more game, and we got a bowl game to
That's
look
right.
forward to.
That's right.
Yeah, the ball out. Yep,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yep.
interesting to see how many. Yeah, you're right. I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Hey, hey, B Watch. Hey, B Watch. Now, this what you better be doing. You better be looking at the pimples on the booty. Oh, man.
Well, you crazy one.
Oh, y'all
Hey,
something else,
hey,
man.
hey, it's ladies' night.
Y'all something
Hey,
else
It's ladies'
tonight.
night. It's
hey,
ladies' night.
hey, boy. Hey, I gotta come back on this one. You remember when that dude brought that
Oh
girl over to
boy.
Nito Way in the bedroom?
Yeah,
He walked in on she on the bed dancing.
yeah.
Nito walked in there and said, "Hmm." Mm.
If
Boy,
I
you
was
better
you,
get your girl. Boy, you better get your girl. Boy, you better get your girl.
if I was
He
you,
said,
I
Nino,
would have.
Nino, 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 don't do that, Nino. Boy, you better get your girl. Boy, you better get
Girl,
your
put your clothes on.
girl. What you doing?
Uh-huh.
You know, Nino, girl, what you do?
So, you know she can't have kids.
Why you crazy? Oh, boy, I love this show on
Oh
Tuesday
boy.
night, boy. I love even Garcia in the chat line. It's late night. You guys understand? Oh, boy. Hey, guys. Hey, man. I'm gonna get ready to get off this thing and let y'all go, man. But so when you yeah, he said the film was on the movie. Miss Silver does that sound like fellas night. Oh, what y'all think about the rankings that just what y'all think about the rankings just came out? I seen it that came up on my phone.
I think we.
25. But
I haven't took
we
a look
tied
at
for
them yet.
first in the
But I
conference.
see
They
some people.
crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy,
I
man.
haven't looked at them yet. I have to take a look at them, and I'll put
It
it
can't go out my
in the
phone.
text thread. I'll put it in the text.
Yeah, it came across my phone. I said, "What? They got us at 25. We tied for first. Got Kansas State in front of us." Hey, it is what it is. Ain't nothing we can
Yeah,
do
Who,
about it.
who,
I
who,
mean,
care, who cares? It
Yeah,
gets to a point. It's
it
about
is what it
winning, man.
is.
When people go
yeah,
looking at stuff like win your game and keep it moving. When you put a show on like we did last week, let's stop worrying about what's on a ranking. Handle your business this week and handle your business in your bowl game. And be thankful for an outstanding, wonderful season and quit work. Because with CU fans, what we got to get out of is this one here. Let's quit reacting to their stupidity. They're
yeah.
going to do what they're going to do. They're not going to show you the respect that
Mm-hmm.
you deserve. They're not going to give you what you earn. You got to take it. You need to go in there, grab their throat, hold them, and let them know you gonna respect me. You
Right.
gonna either we gonna do it the easy way
Mm-hmm.
or we gonna do it the hard way.
You
And
know,
and
Coach
you
Prime
tell me
said
which
that.
way it's gonna be.
I'm gonna do it the
Coach Prime
hard way.
said that
Yep.
at that game I was at when she interviewed, said, "What you think about they physicality, they defense? We're gonna go out there and take what wow. We're gonna take what we can. We're gonna take it. What about our physicality? We the one who got the
Yeah.
sack." You know. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do, Steve. They got to go out there and take it.
Yep.
They ain't gonna give it to. We got to go out there and take it. And the only way you gonna take it, you gotta win.
Yeah.
You gotta win.
Gotta quit talking. Gotta quit
Yep.
talking.
We gotta win, y'all. That's
Yeah.
all. Coach Prime got to get some guys that want to win and take
Gotta
every
win.
game serious and like it's they last. And I'm sure he's gonna do that. Coach Prime a winner. He know how to win. He gonna win. He know what to
Yep.
take. He don't play the game 14 years. He been in the media 20. So yeah, I got faith in him. I got faith in him. He gonna turn that thing around. He know what to do. He know what to do. He
Well,
know exactly what to do.
he's already turned it around.
Yeah,
He
just
just
look
did
at
it
where they
with his
done came
body.
from, man. He took over team 1-11, and now first year they were 4-8, and now you don't want 8 games.
Let's take it here.
They're flipping
Hey,
right
hey,
Let's
now.
start
Steve.
this.
Hey, Steve. I bet Rick Joy happy.
Rick George running to the bank now. You see him up there in the
Oh
tower.
yeah.
You see, Rick George look like
Rick
Don
George gonna
King.
have to
Every
cut
time
that
you see
check.
him, he around the
He
champ.
got to cut that
Every
check.
time you see him, he around the champ. Oh, this the champ. This the champ. Oh, but this is what I'm gonna say, B. Watson. I'll leave it as this here. Look
Yep.
at what's coming into CU door. You got the number one quarterback in the country. They said, hey, in 2026, that's the number one quarterback in the country. Even
Right,
with this one, here's the number two. Tell me the last time
Absolutely.
CU has ever had the number two quarterback in the country walk through their doors.
you right, you right,
Tell me the last time they had a Heisman Trophy winner walk through their door.
Never.
right.
Salam got a Heisman Trophy,
Never. Oh,
but they ain't
yeah,
been walking through their
one.
doors. Yeah,
Right,
Salam. But they're not walking through CU's doors. So
right.
Coach Prime has already won. How many TVs that Coach Prime on? The CU Buffs on? Let's see how many sold out arenas CU has done. Let's see the merch. You hear people now, the people in Colorado using all slang now, merch and all this perch and worch, and it just carries. But we're one. We're one. We're a family. But being a family is this one here. We are a family, and as a family, we talk alike, we walk alike. We win. We win, and that's what CU is doing as a whole. The community is winning. The football team is winning. The university is winning. So now it's time to pay. Pay Coach Prime.
How much you think they
Pay to
get?
play, baby.
How much you think he won for us, Steve?
Pay to play.
Hey, me honestly, Coach Prime. If he don't have, if it's not over 100 million, it's a problem. It's a problem. And people come out. Let me explain something to y'all. Do you know how much money that man bringing into Colorado?
A lot. I saw it firsthand.
Yeah, they did for half a season last year where they say 130 million, and that ain't counting. You got diversity. You got more people of color, diversity that came to Colorado than ever. The history of Colorado. So when you're seeing things like that, you got money coming through that. You got businesses that were closing, and now those businesses are thriving. They can't keep them shirts on the thing. You got those restaurants are full now. Those restaurants are full. You got rich people there now. You got some rich people. They still have money, but they getting paid now. When you see the baby population going up, you doing something, because that means they paid and laid. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. So it's going good. So late at night when you get paid, sometimes the man gonna get. That's So that,
you right, Steve. When they get paid, somebody finna get laid. That when them babies start popping up. Oh boy. Oh, like I say, man, they gotta pay Prime, man. He at least gotta get 10 million a year. I'm not saying he need the money. It's about the respect.
Yeah.
Respect the man, what he doing.
Yeah.
You got to pay somebody what they're worth. If he's bringing
anything under 10 million,
it's an insult. It's an insult. Especially when that Seneki, whatever that guy got, he got 8.
Sure.
And he just been there half a season.
Right.
Half a season. So you got Coach Prime that's going there bringing in top recruits, and he's winning, and he's selling like hotcakes.
Right.
Selling like hotcakes. So with that being said, you pay that man. Any other person, if they don't pay him, you know what happens. That door shuts. That door shuts. That door shuts. Ask Jackson. Ask this team.
Ask who?
Ask this team.
Yeah, Jackson State. He won't get out of there, will he? They go see. Everybody gonna be looking around, man. What happened? What happened? He gone.
Hall and Oates, baby. Hall and Oates, baby.
Hall and Oates.
He's gone.
He's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
I love that song. Hall and Oates. I say she's gone, baby. She's gone.
Oh, but don't go, Ray. Ray, don't go. Why you crazy? That's Stevie Willis, boy. Don't go, Ray. Don't go, Prime.
Be watching it tonight. He's trying to lay pipe, and you just got to go, man. You just got to go.
Well, let me get out this thing. God damn it. I don't drop off while I'm man. What you stuff there, man? What you doing with it, man? Oh, boy. Y'all crazy, boy. Yeah, boy. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hey, man. Get ready to end this thing, man. It's Thanksgiving, y'all. Hey, man. Y'all love your family. Treat everybody right in your family. They only here once. We only live once. I'm telling y'all. Telling you now, man, from experience. I lost my mom. I lost my dad at a young age. Just lost my grandma. Right now, the only thing I got now is my brother and my 2 daughters and my girlfriend. Hey, Thanksgiving. Hey, y'all don't take it for granted out there. I ain't just talking to them. I'm talking to everybody who's listening or who watched the replay. Y'all love your family. You only have one. So that's my Thanksgiving word to y'all. If you got a problem with a sibling, you got a problem with a loved one, hey, you be the grown person to fix that thing. You know, do your part. Because I'm
Mhm.
telling you, you only have one. You only have one. JR, what's gonna be your Thanksgiving message? And then we'll end it with Steve.
Man, just love on your people. Love on your people while you got them in front of you. Appreciate your people while you got them in front of you. And enjoy every moment as though it's the last. Because you don't know when the last one coming. So that's what I got for the people. Happy Thanksgiving out there in podcast world. And D Watts and Uncle Steve, happy Thanksgiving to y'all brothers, man.
Hey,
Happy
say to you, bro.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there in podcast land. You should treat life like it owes you something. I'm getting everything I got out of this in life, and I want everyone out there, and especially those lovely people out there in podcast land, make sure you know what your worth is. And people like, what you make sure you know what your worth is. You are worth everything you think you're worth. And that means that this one here, you are valued, you are special, you are queens, you are kings. That's everybody out there. And treat yourself accordingly and make sure people treat you accordingly to that because you deserve that. You are special, you're a child of God, you are queens and kings, and you should go on this special week, which is Thursday, and say, hey, get together, gather together, pray, thank each other, and give people hugs, man, and smile and put a smile on your face and just enjoy. Because I promise you, hear what I'm saying. It's a blessing to be here. And it's a
Yeah.
blessing to be around wonderful people that make you smile and you make us smile. And just to let you know, God loves you. And we out here, we love you too because you are special. So God bless you. Be great. Have fun. I don't eat pumpkin pie. I eat sweet potato pie. So y'all go out there, handle y'all business, enjoy
We're gonna
BYCR.
put
It's
the
always
that.
a pleasure. And I salute y'all. And to all the ladies, I hope y'all had a smile on y'all face tonight. And all the fellas, you know we gonna laugh.
Oh yeah, man. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, Steve. Happy Thanksgiving, JR. Everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all next time. All right? Y'all be blessed, and always remember, you be good to God. God will be good to you. Appreciate it, fellas. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Must be the money. Boulder, Colorado. Let's go Buff. Tailgate at the best. Let's go Buff. Let's go Buff. Hey, watching Sports Talk. We'll be Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Colorado Buffalo. Yeah, let's go Buff.
Early signing day is a week away. Just is there anything that you can share with us about that?
We're going to be straight. We got what we want. You know, we don't take a lot of high school players, and the ones that we take, we want them to play immediately. We want them to produce, be productive. Best thing about it, we're going to a bowl. They get to practice with us in the bowl game. So they get to get an early start and get here, and we can see what they're working with. So we're excited about that. But you know we're going to hit that portal like it hadn't been hit before. You know that. That's what we do. And we have certain positions we know everything we want. We know what we're going to get. Of course, we hadn't spoken to all the guys that are probably going to jump in the portal, but we're going to do some good things and replace some players that pretty much are darn irreplaceable. You know, what are you going to get for Travis and a Shedeur? You're going to try your best to. May take 2 players of each. You may get 4 guys just to handle with those 2. And we have some great, Cam and Shadozi. So we got some great players. And Wester and Will Shepard. It's some wonderful talent that's walking out that door. But we plan on bringing some tremendous talent, as we did last year.
Number 6, Braylon Miller.
Coach Prime has done it again. He got another top high school recruit, Julian Lewis, to commit to Colorado Buffalo football team for 2025. Let's check out his track record. Coach Prime is the #1 high school recruiting coach in college football. He got Travis Hunter to commit to him to go to Jackson State. Then he turned around and got Kamani McClain, the #1 recruit from Florida, to commit to Colorado 2 years ago. Damn.
Visit.
Colorado defense. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV.